Well, who doesn't need this type of advice? It's time to look into some deals around the Beltway to help you get a little more for your money, specifically at the grocery store. Laura Harders is the founder of the blog Beltway Bargain Mom, and she's here to share some of her grocery savings secrets, which I love this. Nowadays, we're all trying to save some money. I think things are tight for everyone all around, but with couponing, for me specifically, and I don't know, if a lot of people are like this or not. I get the ads in the newspaper. I might thumb through them, but I never take the time to cut them out, organize. Like, how do you manage it all? Because it requires some time and organization, doesn't it?
It does, but there's a misconception that you have to spend hours scouring through the ads and clipping coupons and driving out to 10 different stores.
Right.
When really you can implement some simple strategies just at 1 or 2 stores and end up saving a lot of money.
Okay. Well, let's start off with that. So, I shop at Safeway because it's down the street from my house, even though I know Safeway tends to be a little more expensive than, say, Giant. But I'm a Safeway Club member, and I love putting my club member card through after everything's been rung up, and I can see, I just saved $30. So where can people start off with their particular store?
Well, you'll want to get to know all of your store's policies very well. So, for example, at Safeway, you'll want to sign up for the club card.
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to sign up to get newsletter alerts.
Okay.
And you'll also want to know the coupon policies. Do they double coupons? Many stores in our area double coupons up to 99 cents in face value. Well, basically, if you get a manufacturer coupon for 50 cents off, many stores in our area will double that. So you'll get $1 savings when you're at checkout.
Okay, and that's not something you necessarily, I didn't know that.
No, well, and not every store, but the majority in our area do.
Okay. What about, I see that you mentioned rain check. Like, you need to know more than just the club card policies. What are the other policies you should look at?
Well, you need to know when the new sales cycle will start.
Okay.
So many grocery stores in our area begin today on Wednesday. So midweek, there's going to be new sales coming up. So you'll want to know what's on sale, and if it's out of stock, you'll want to get a rain check. Many stores will give you a rain check, so when they restock that item in a following week, you can pick up as many as you want at that price.
At the sales price, instead of, because the next week it may be back at regular price.
Right, and they do have quantity limits on that.
So, that's, again, one of those things where, how do I know what a store's sales cycle is? How do I find that out?
You can go to their website, and just, in general, many stores start on Wednesday here in the D.C. area.
Okay, so we should know that.
Well, you can check out my blog, and there's the online resources as well.
Okay, perfect. And then reusable bags you mentioned, and then you also mentioned incorrect tagging and price. I did not know. It's Giant?
Yes. If you're shopping at Giant and you scan an item at checkout and it rings up at a higher price than what's on the shelf tag or what's advertised in the sales circular, you can take that item over to customer service and get it for free.
Wow.
So they don't just give you the difference. Does that happen
to you?
Yeah, that has happened.
Wow.
And they want to correct the system, and so they correct the error so it doesn't keep ringing up at the wrong price as well.
And that's not something, though, necessarily that they sit around and advertise. Guess what? If we get it wrong, it's going to be free. You just kind of need to know that.
Well, it is on their website, on their official coupon policy, but you do kind of have to, look through all the.
I can't say I've ever been to Safeway or Giant's website.
Well, and it's not something you think of. We're usually going into the store, getting what we need, and getting out as fast as we can because we have busy lives.
I don't want to spend any more time than I have to in there.
Well, just by taking a little bit of time, you can save quite a bit of money by planning out what's on sale, trying to plan your meals and just what you're buying for that week on groceries based on what's on sale. You don't want to buy at full price.
My boyfriend and I were just talking about this because while it's all fine and dandy that I can get $1 off of Captain Crunch, and I can go in there and buy 5 boxes of Captain Crunch. I don't eat Captain Crunch, and then I've just spent money on food that I'm not going to eat anyway, so it was a waste of money to begin with, even though I used a coupon. So you're saying plan the meal before you go?
Plan your shopping trip before you go, and that's right. You don't want to buy things that you're not going to use. That doesn't make sense. Just because
they're on sale.
Unless you're able to get it and donate it if it's, if you're getting the item at really low cost. But, look at the items that you already buy that you incorporate into your meals, and look for when those go on sale. Get extras or put some to freeze for later.
Sure. Freezing is key. Okay. And then you say combine sales with coupons.
Yes. So basically, an item goes on sale, it's already at discount, you want to look for manufacturer coupons to pair with that. So you're going to maximize your savings or double dip into how much you're going to be able to save.
And where do you go looking for those manufacturer coupons?
You can look on manufacturer websites. There's also websites listed on my blog, like coupons.com, where you can print different coupons, and
Okay.
you just have to be searching.
So it's kind of like, I know I like to use a lot of Splenda. A box of Splenda's not cheap. So I could go on Splenda's website and see if they've got a coupon there, and that would be the manufacturer's coupon.
You could sign up if they have an e-newsletter, and then also be looking out on my blog, and there's other online resources where they'll list out if there's any available coupons by a certain manufacturer.
Okay. What's so cool about your website, because they have these couponing websites, but yours is specific, right, to the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area?
Yes.
And our stores.
Yes.
So it's not going to be. Do we have Kroger in our area? I don't think we have Kroger, right?
No, we
So
don't.
there's not going to be information on Kroger. It's going to be Giant, Safeway, all of our local stores.
Right. I just do a highlight of the deals that are in our area.
Okay. And then do you have? We've got about 30 seconds. Do you have any hints about, take time on Sunday, or take time, take an hour on a Wednesday, or is it something that people have to do daily to stay on top of this? Like, what's your game plan?
The game plan is really depend on resources. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Check out my blog, beltwaybargainmom.com, and you'll see some of the highlights of the best deals, but plan it out and just don't go into the store. Just plan it out and do it with purpose, and you'll save money.
Okay, so being lazy is expensive. It's going to actually cost you money. You could save money if you're proactive and actually take the moment. So I am going to do it. I am going to do this year. This is one of my challenges. I should have made it one of my New Year's resolutions. How long have you been doing it?
For about 3 years, I've had
And
my
how
blog.
much do you think you've saved?
Oh, a lot of money. Yeah, thousands of dollars a year.
No, there you go. That's the selling point. Ding, ding, ding. That's what we want to hear. Laura, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be checking out your blog.